Hello and welcome to the stream. Sorry for the delay. I fell asleep, so I'm sleepy. I think I'm just gonna reuse the question of the day from yesterday. I know, slack. Today's game is gonna be Ultima Online, of course, and I'll be playing on my bard. And my flowers are blooming. I don't even know what this is. Snake plant. I don't know. I planted these about a week ago and they are now flowers. Woohoo! Anyways, let's get some status stuff shared. Sharing it to Twitter and stuffs. If I can. Let's see. There we go. And the Facebook. I still have a little bit of coughing, so every now and then I'm gonna need to mute my mic. Which is right about now. And I'm back. So, what will be the plan for today? I'm thinking that I would like to go to a dungeon, or maybe. Let's see. Actually, I need to deposit some of these tambourines in my chest here. I found out that there is actually a difference between the various the various instruments in terms of weight. The tambourines are only 1 stone, and the instrument I used before was a lute, which was 5 stone. So when you're bringing 20 instruments, that makes a huge difference. So yeah, I've begun to use tambourines. From what I understand, there's really no difference in terms of efficiency, so it doesn't matter if you're using a tambourine or a lute or a lap harp or whatever other instrument is out there. Just gonna ensure these click, 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 and le click. That was 40G. I can spare 40G. What has happened since last time? Well, I don't think I've ever played this character on stream. I started him while I was feeling sick, and as you can see on the skills, he is, well, he doesn't have 120 scroll for mysticism yet, but will eventually. But yeah, music, discordance, focus, peacemaking, provocation, and mysticism. Those are my main skills for this character, and that's what I want to have at 120. And the playstyle is very rewarding for me. I really enjoy being able to peacemake. I'm using the MMO mouse with a lot of stuff close to the thumb, so I basically use the number 2 key, or one of the thumb buttons, for discordance, and 3 for provocation, 4 for peacemaking. Then I have mass sleep, which is also sort of an AoE peacemake kind of thing. Not quite as effective, but it does slow down the attack speed. And I have a bunch of buffs from the bard thingy. I'm going to switch to peacemaking. I've now changed my my mastery to peacemaking, which is going to give me a 10% bonus to peacemaking. And that also allows me to use the resilience buff, which I'm going to be using now. Peacemaking went up. Whoop whoop. So now I have the buff, and because I have all these other skills leveled up, for every 10 points above 100, actually it starts at 100. Once you reach 100, I guess, it adds an extra tier. So essentially I have 2 tiers from this, 1 from this, 2 from this, and 2 from that. And that gives me a 10 hit point, 10 stamina, 10 mana regen, and reduced duration on a bunch of debuffs. I could, assuming I had the mana regen for it, I could also use Perseverance as a peacemaking bard, which would then add another buff that really eats away the mana, but it's going to make it so that I have a 13% defense chance increase and minus 13% damage taken, which I think is just a flat damage reduction. Very, very cool, and a 3% chance to avoid being interrupted when I'm casting spells. So that is also quite cool. I usually don't run with this one because it eats away my mana too fast. If I'd gone provocation stance, I would have more offensive buffs, like I think 8 or so, or 9 to all stats, and then about 14 or so hit points every 4 seconds being healed to me and any party member. Or I could go with Inspire, which increases melee damage by quite a lot, and also spell damage and chance to hit. So there's a lot of options for a character like this. Anyways, I think I'm gonna put my money in the box here, and I'll grab a quick teleport out to Shame level 3, or maybe Shame level 4. I'm probably gonna regret that though. Let's do a warm up with level 2 and kill some clay golems. Gonna dismount because as soon as I zone out here, there's gonna be mobs. So they're gonna aggro me. I'm gonna use peacemaking AoE, using it on myself. It's gonna give me a few more seconds to summon my Colossus, which I'm gonna do on my F4 key. So here we go. It's probably not that bad. You can see he's already aggroed me. Peacemaking myself and then summoning the Colossus, and he pretty much does the rest from there. Oops, target cannot be seen. Oops. Oh, someone's already here. Let's try to do that again. Oh man, that was just bad luck. Thankfully these guys don't move too fast, so that's okay. There we go. And peacemaking again to lose aggro, and then the Colossus goes in and picks up the aggro, and I'm gonna cancel that. Peacemake here, run through this guy, move over here. They have a very, very high barding difficulty, which is why I'm gonna have to do this to begin with. Once I've killed both of them, it's fairly simple. I think I'm gonna... No, I can't even. I wanted to peacemake him individually, but I cannot do that because he's way too high barding difficulty. I could try though, but it's probably gonna say you have no chance of calming that creature. So I basically just look at the timer here, and as soon as that runs very close, I start summoning the next one. And that's essentially how I kill these guys. And I'm just gonna go pick up some loot. Now the reason why I kill these guys is that they have a fair amount of gems, and they have often sulfurous ash, which I use for the fire horn, which is a special instrument that bards can use to cast AoE fire. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't see any negative stuff on this weapon. Some regen, not bad. Ogre Slay a gargoyle weapon, don't need that. A war mace that Yoru might need, so picking that one up. Now let's check out this one here. And a Crystal of Shame. Oh, I have 35 points now, so I could actually go summon the Layer 1 Guardian 3.5 times, because it only costs 10 points. Essentially that's what I do here, you know, I just, when I need to, ooh. Oh, It's cursed and brittle, but it's not a bad shield though, I guess, for a tank. Extra defense, extra damage, melee, 12% of incoming damage turns into health, and 30% soul charge. That's kind of cool. So a 30% chance to get mana every, I think it's 40 seconds when you get hit. That's not bad at all. One sec. Sorry about that. So, essentially what I have to do now is just sit and wait for the respawn, and that can get a little bit boring, so ideally I think I should move on to a different spot that might be a little bit more fun. But I would need some more players for that. So, if any of you guys on stream are listening, feel free to come join. But wrong button. Ah, it's all wrong. I wanted it to be this one. There we go. Bombard. I have a feeling that that was not me hitting it for 100, because that was kind of awesome. Oh, and there's another one. Just gonna piece make it. And I think I'm also going to advertise a boot. Let's just summon another one. Sorry. Just gonna say hi all, live streaming at twitch.tv/tastergraph. Feel free to pop by. Oops. Pop by and say hello. There we go. Loot is actually surprisingly good today. A lot of high intensity items. Ta-ta! Let's summon the Colossus. You can kill it. Oh. Dar says, kinda busy at the moment, but might be able to join in a bit if you come up with something more interesting than Shame level 3. Well, you are the veteran. You know where we can go. I really don't. I'm kind of a noob at this, but I'm basically up for anything, really. We could go do Shame. I did the access quest for that. Sorry, not Shame. Abyss. Or, I don't know, try a Champion Spawn. As long as it's not like open PvP area, because that's gonna be bad. Peacemaking. Oh, actually I think I hit my peacemaking before the spell landed, so I didn't break aggro. Let's do that again. There we go. I would like to maybe do... Oh, oops. My poor Colossus disappeared. I'm thinking I'd like to maybe progress a champion spawn to a different tier, especially if we can get a few more people here. I mean, it might be cool to get a Scroll of Transcendence. Even if a lot of people say the stuff is not worth it. I'd like to try to do a few of those, or I don't know, Shame level 4 maybe? If you're up for that. And hello Dar. How are you today, man? Are you playing the Diablo? The Diablo 3? must have died a lot, because it says I gain a lot of fame and gain some karma when I kill these. I probably died a bunch last time I played. Cursed. A lot of cursed stuff. This is one of the things that's going to change in the next patch on the 24th. As you can see, these items here, it has brittle and cursed as negative properties, and it also has the minus 100 luck. I don't know if that's part of being cursed, but next patch is only going to have, I think, 2 or 1 negative thingies instead of like 3, 4, 5 as a lot of the items do at the moment. Which is also in turn going to mean less intensity on the items, so I'm not quite sure I like that. Dar says he does laundry and finishing off some work. Gotta do that. Real life before whatever, killing stuff in chain. Well, let's see how it goes if I go to Distard. I might regret it. We'll see. I actually do have Dragon Slayer weapons, but I'm not going to do that. A Drake. Oh, these are easy enough. Hypnotized. Alright, so Horrendous says that minus 100 luck is a separate negative property, and Cursed means you can't insure it. Provocation has succeeded. I should probably summon this before I get owned. What about that greater dragon? He's nasty though. He's gonna... I don't like him. The greater dragon will mess up my my routine because he's gonna dispel my mob. Oh, I can't see it. Let's try again. There we go. What? Oh. Could probably gain something from peacemaking the dragon. And sleeping it. Yay! And disco. Now I just need to make sure that I'm looking at the duration of my Colossus, because I don't want him to run out in the middle of combat with a crazy dragon. Oh, loot is so poor. I get very greedy. Oh, maybe it was because I was looking at the Drake's loot. Let's check out the dragon. Still poor, but it has a lot of gems. And some random crap. So Horrendous, what are you up to? Oh, I failed. Uh-oh. There we go. And I also managed to get my hands in a 120 focus scroll. So that's pretty awesome. And Horrendous is programming. Cool. I shouldn't really be trying to tempt you guys to play Ultima Online when you're actually doing real life stuff, but you should be playing Ultima Online. You really should. Otherwise, those may be my boots someday. Just lying there, laying there. Ooh, giant serpents. They can attack each other. There's a lot of giant serpents here. So I wonder if when they do this new loot stuff, I wonder if a lot of these mobs are then also going to drop enchanting stuff. Sorry, imbuing stuff. Tar says, honestly, real life stuff hardly matters. Well, Shouldn't you be here then? I think you should. Unless hunting for food. Yeah, hunting for food is kind of important. Let's move in here, see what's further up to. Oh. Of course, I could also just kill him like this. Or fizzle! God, I want the last 5 points. To avoid the fizzles. Oh well, let's just skip past these and check out what's up here. More serpents. And a drake. And more drakes. Uh-oh, don't cast spells. There we go. The Colossus is awesome. Let's see, Dar says he has a weird habit of wanting something finished when he's disturbed too much at work. Okay, so basically you bring your work home. Try the level 2 shadow worms. Are they here? In this area? Supposedly they are interesting to me. I'm not so sure, especially not when you say it like that, Dar. And something reminded me of you today. I saw a game called Project Gorgon, where you basically have a skill called Death XP. And that was kind of funny, because I was kind of thinking, you know, I could score pretty high in Death XP. It kills him in 2 hits. Then again, they don't really... I guess I should skin him. Can't be bothered. A recall scroll. That's good. Can drag it onto this, the monster book. Let's see. Stairs, 2 shadow worms, some human mages, drakes, and 1 or 2 demons. Use invis? I don't have invis. I'm not a mage. That's why I use peacemaking. Let's see. Colossus is gone now, so it should be okay. What else is down here? There's a sword. A bunch of wyverns, drake. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna go down to the next layer just because I can. What's down here? Ooh, shadow statue. A wyvern. And then a bunch of spikes. Oh, an ancient worm. I'm sure we'll be fine. It's just an ancient worm. So, how difficult is an ancient worm compared to a greater dragon? Ooh, treasure map. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there it is. 5x? I don't know what that means. So as in an ancient worm is 5 times harder to kill than a greater dragon? Or is it the other way around? I don't like that these mobs are kind of patrolling. Hey Krella, welcome to the channel. Where did that ancient worm go? I'm getting scared here. I'm probably gonna die. Okay, so ancient worm is 5 times stronger than a greater dragon. Man. That's not gonna happen then. You have no chance of calming that creature. Ah. Should have brought a dragon slayer. Darn it. Okay. Your music fails to incite enough anger. Yeah, obviously. Calmed. Let me ask you, Dar, have you actually ever killed an ancient worm? Yay, Dar's coming to help. You cannot see that. What you mean I cannot see that? Come on. Fails to incite enough anger. It does look kind of scary though. Peacemaking worked. Well, it's kind of easy. Let's put some sleep on it. Slow down his attack rate. And let's get ready to summon a new Colossus. There we go. Oh, fizzle. That sucks. So not part of the plan. And peacemaking. Didn't it work? Nope. Don't think it worked. Ah! Stay away from... Oh, he just dispelled it. Peacemaking and then... Come on. There we go. He ate all my mana. Go away! This could end wrong. Could end bad. Nah, it should be fine. Should be. Did he just heal himself? I think he just did. Whoa, well timed. I'm allowed to pat my own back. Sounds good. Dar is gonna join me down here. I am deliberately peacemaking in the middle of combat. It was kind of poor timing because he could have cast a spell on me and then I wouldn't have it, but should be okay. I'm kind of scared to cast it too soon. And please be summoned. There we go. Yeah, I should get this unless something massively goes wrong. You know, famous last words. I'll help with a few bombards. I should probably have done that sooner, but... Oh crap. He's wicked. Is he healing him? He is. What a bastard. Those stones are blocking my path. Why is the Colossus not doing anything? Well, at least focus is going up, and let's get a pet. Now the Wyvern is sleeping. Yay! Got him. Awesome. My first ancient kill. So this is supposedly 5 times harder than a greater dragon? The greater dragon seemed harder than this one here when I tried it. Hello, Oin, and thank you. Welcome back to you. And hey, Ace of Thorns. Welcome to the channel. It's kind of disappointing though that these guys don't actually drop anything worthwhile. I guess I could skin him. Do I have a sword? I do not. Does he have a sword? Is this a sword? It is. Awesome. Well, it's not really a sword, but it's good enough for this. Skin it. What do you has in the corpse? 44 piles of hide. Sells for about 200, so that's okay. I guess I could do that on these as well. I think this ancient worm, Dar says the only ancient worm he remembers was in Ilchinar. I'm thinking that this one was probably not a really difficult one, seeing as I killed it. Good thing I brought scissors, so that I don't get encumbered. The nest in the mountains is not... Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, so there's another ancient worm up there now. Oh, cool. So you're playing Arcage. How are you liking that? I didn't. I have one of those, I don't know, large accounts, and it was just, I don't know. I really didn't enjoy it. Peacemaking! I think right now, in terms of games that are similar to Ultima Online but new or different, sorry, not different, but modern, I think Albion Online would probably be the closest one, and I don't know, maybe Project Gorgon, but that's just, it's so low budget that, ooh, dragon incoming. And let's get this curse cured off. Am I still paralyzed? I am. Good thing he didn't aggro me. I was scared. What? Dar says patcher isn't working. I downloaded a patch this morning, but it worked. Or it should be working. He's using his mana to dispel my Colossus. Let's see. Oin says, Arcade is really fun, but you have to have a group of people to play with. That's true. I think that's probably the same, though, with Albion Online. I don't see that game being fun without people, because they'll kill you and steal your stuff and eat your cat. Ah, Patcher seems to be working. Just took a while to trigger for Dar. Wait. Evil dragon, go away. I like the excitement of trying to summon the Colossus, knowing that there's about 15 to 20% chance of failing. And there's like a giant dragon right there, just waiting to eat you. Your music succeeded. You have started a fight. I made the Wyvern attack the ancient worm, and then the Wyvern got killed. Yes, I do, Oin. I have one of those. An Arceum Founders Pack. My problem is that it is linked to my what's it called? The account that I have for Tryon, which is a collector's edition account. Oh crap. Sorry. So I was thinking about getting rid of the account, but I can't really do that since I have Trove Alpha and our what's it called, Rift on that account as well. Oh, that ancient worm, he just healed himself and stuff. No. Oh, I love the peacemaking ability. Being able to make them all stop for a few seconds and summon the Colossus is just awesome. Nope. He paralyzed me. No paralyzed, that's evil. I could have, I guess, that thing where I can resist spells, but I don't. You two, kill each other. I'm busy doing stuff. There we go. Wyverns are now attacking each other. And ancient dude is dead. Bingo. Let's see. Fat loot? Not at all. Oh. Yep, that's pretty much it. Talking to myself and saying, now the Wyvern's gonna do this and that, and it's like, oh, never mind, it's not. I failed. And then starting to run. But I find that it's a lot more relaxing to have this kind of playstyle. I feel that I have more control, whereas when I played on the Sampire, I did not feel like I was in control of the combat. Here's Dar! Hello, Lord Dar. Let's invite him. Pop. And Oin says, have you started playing Arcade with the head start? If so, if you picked Olo server, I would compensate you somehow for the marketplace items, unless you're going to play in the future sometime. No, I haven't actually played it in about, I think, I don't know, since I last streamed. 3-4 months ago or something. So I haven't actually logged in at all. I'm not sure I'll be playing in the future. Dar says let's try Shadow Worms, so let's do that. Ooh, peacemaking. Just peacemake again. Someone's playing a lute. I can hear it. Oh, awesome. We're ready, I think. Lord Dar is pouring everything. I'll summon a Colossus just because I can. Or not, because I just fizzled. So no summon for me. This guy's peacemaked. Peacemated. I don't even know how that... He's peaced. He's chilling. By the way, Dar, you need to loot, because I can't. I suck at looting. Oh, there's a Shadow Worm. Awesome. And another one. Oh. Oh, getting stuck in the terrain. Can I sleep make this one? I might be able to. Let's try. Peace? No. The problem here is that Dar is provoking mobs and I'm kind of peacemaking them. Let's put a heal on Dar. And I'm gonna do a mass sleep on these skeletons here. Or not. Okay, sleep doesn't work on these, or peacemaking doesn't work. Good thing I have my healing stone. Hopla! These guys suck. They're chasing me. Can I heal myself before they reach me? No, I cannot. More healing and less energy bolting because I cannot peacemake those skeletons and they are chasing me. Oh well. I'm gonna run here and get the hell out of here. And let's get the Colossus out. No! Sorry. Oh, it says game. Why is the Colossus not attacking that red bugger? Ugh. Alright, let's get this sorted. Peacemaking. And hiding up here, if possible. Probably not possible. I don't want to die, I'm too young! I don't even remember where the exit was. And why is that not helping? Why is my Colossus not being useful? So the skeletal dragon doesn't... Oh, I'm dead. So dead. Ah, there's the stairs. That's where I wanted to go. I guess. Up here or something. Yes, exactly, Ace of Thorns. The Sampire is... I don't know, when I'm playing him, I feel... Oops, wrong way. I feel a lot more fragile because I have to stand there and get owned by mobs trying to heal up. With this one, it's a lot better, except when I meet stuff that I cannot use peacemaking on. And it's really sad because the Colossus can easily beat the dragon. But then the dragon starts to summon little minions, the minions run up in my face, and I'm not using anything to prevent interruption. And that's essentially where I die because my healing stone kind of wears out after a while. Oh, there's a greater dragon at the entrance. Let's see, Dar is over there, so probably... There's probably a healer over here. Wait, can I see it here? Normally I can see the healers. I know usually there's one over there, so I'll go there. It's okay, Owen. I'm used to dying. Normally, I die before Dar. Oh, Dar wants me to use the protection scrolls that he gave my Sampire. I'll do that. Let me find the healer over here. It would probably be the sensible thing to do, to use a protection scroll so that I can not be interrupted. I think I'll do that. Let's head back home real quick. Pick up the scrolls. Insufficient mana. Oh no! Something's chasing me. What is it? It's a rat. It'll probably kill me. Did it not work? Worst part is, it's not gonna kill me. Unless I run into more trouble. But I'm just gonna run a little bit until I can teleport out of here. Like a noob. There we go. Let's get out. And I'll grab the scrolls and put on my gear and my buff for mana regen and health regen. And I should probably get a Dragon Slayer instrument as well. This is my Slayer bag. Troll. Blah blah. More blah. I haven't gotten around to categorizing my stuff yet. It's here somewhere. I know it. There it is. The loot, which is a harp. My bad. It's not a loot. There we go. And let's get the protection scrolls. They are, let's see, I think they're in this. Nope, they're not. They are in here, maybe? Nope. Nope. I know I put them somewhere that made them easy to find, but obviously I forgot where that is. Did I put them in the bank? You know what? I think I did put them in the bank on the other character. Silly me. Or maybe they're in here. Nope. Oh. Alright, well, we can fix that. Let's go to here. Name the chests. It really helps. It doesn't help if you don't put it in the chests. It's in the bank. But you're right. But the thing that I need is... let's see here. Protection. I'm assuming that these scrolls are as good as any other, right? Oh, man. Forgot to bring money. There we go. Oops. Oh, I just told everyone that I wanted to open my bank. Silly me. Let's see. I'm gonna grab 5k. What's this? Lizard Man Slayer. Do not need it. And let's get back to the roof. Oh, I'm getting a lot of focus. Awesome. Protection. I'll buy, let's see, 30. Let's get back to the house. Sorry for the delay. I'm just restocking my rune books so I don't run out, which would really suck. Let's use one of these and put 20 of them in the box here. There we go. And this goes here. Oops, wrong book. Distard. Oh, thank you. Dar says he cleared it and got my corpse. He's guarding my corpse. Get away! I'm trying to get on my horse, you silly headless person. I'm not sure I can just run through, but I'll give it a try. Ooh, greater dragon. Don't like those. That's okay. It works. Speed run. Clunky speed run. Peacemaking. There we go. Awesome. Oh, killed a lot of stuff here. So, these shadow thingies, do they have special hides on them? Just the green stuff, black scales, and crap, and more crap. Woohoo! I made them fight each other. Ha-ha! Now I just have to... Oh! He cast a Revenant. Don't like those. I'll put some heals on Dar. And maybe the... Oh wait, it's gone. Okay. I need to get used to actually being able to control the battlefield like this with spells and stuff. Oh, failed. And demons. Oh, they're fighting each other. Cool. Now the worm is oh, Dar did the same thing. Let's see if... Oh! Evil Lich. Lich is calmed and I'll heal Dar. Let's see. Let's get the flesh golem to... Never mind. This is kind of chaotic, but seems to work alright. Can I silence this or piece it? It is possible. Sorry for being quiet. I'm really pretending like I'm focused here and know what I'm doing. We killed him. Except for this, the flesh golem. Let's get him discoed. So what are we killing now? Oh, we are definitely killing that. Whatever that is. Is that a demon? It is a demon. You may not loot this corpse. Oh. But. Focus is crazy the way it raises. I like it. Oh, I can't summon. I just noticed I already had a Rising Colossus there. Let's peacemake this guy. And some disco. Cold is his weakest resist. So, we'll nuke him with some... Oh, never mind. Them energy bolts. So awesome. I don't know if I guess most of mine is like AoE stuff, but then if there's only one target, it deals more damage, and then if there's multiple targets, it kind of spreads out the damage between them. Which I guess is a good thing, you know, to prevent AoE from being too powerful. fizzle. Fizzle, fizzle. The Colossus just plows these demons down. It's crazy, and we are still getting a fair amount of fame and stuff. So it's all good. It's interesting though that my golem doesn't seem to attack, or not golem, the Colossus doesn't seem to attack the golems when they're attacking me. I'm just gonna peacemake anything that approaches. Pretend like I'm all useful and stuff. Do I have a Dragon Slayer book? I do. Oh crap. But the opposite of dragon, is that demon? I think it might be. Let's see. Oh, never mind. The opposite of dragon is arachnid. Well. Well, well, well. Quan Li, the Lord of the Mists, the Mage. Let's get a Colossus out. Do my dirty work, Rising Colossus. I'm gonna use physical attacks on this guy here. Smack! Oh, did I fizzle? No, I have too many followers. Ah, well. Oops. I meant to hit F1, but I accidentally hit escape. It's not really what I wanted to do. So I can imagine that, you know, next patch, this area might be a little bit more interesting loot-wise. It will have more varied generated loot. I'm still a bit disappointed though that they are not gonna actually revamp the dungeons. Cause right now, you know, we kind of have this section under control, Dar and I, and it's just, you know, they just spawn and we kill them. And they're not really varied or anything. And that's one of the things I like about some of the other areas, where you have altars and you kill stuff, and then, you know, like you kill, I don't know, 250 mobs or something, and once you've done that, it can progress to the next stage, and then eventually a big dude's gonna spawn. Let's peacemake this guy. And while I'm waiting for cooldown, I'll sleep this dragon. And heal Dar. See? I already feel a lot more useful. Sulphurous Ash. Thank you. And an Invis scroll. Oh, huh. I thought I'd used Provoke on that Drake, but apparently the target died before he actually got over there, which made him just get angry with me. Isn't there some place where there are fewer mobs but harder mobs? That's sort of what I'm aiming for in this game. You know, I'd like, you know, we went to kill an Eternal Gazer and that took like ages, and you know, it's stuff like that that I want, where you have to be on your toes and summon stuff and take it out, rather than just mass slaughter like this. Oops, you attempt to piece the target, but you failed. Twice. It does have a fairly high barding difficulty though, and I am not using the Slayer. I guess I should. Then I'm probably not going to gain any skills, so that would be a bad idea. Am I a lord yet? I'm not. Oh, I'm 3k away from getting the lord title. Cool. Not many choices, says Dar, on that. Well, Dar, would you like to go and do one of those champion spawns? Because, I mean, we don't have to... I mean, we could do the Ilshinar one, or some of the other ones, and then... Crap, go away, Golem. Can I cast spells while he's beating on me? I can! How awesome is that? I'm gonna have to remember to heal myself, or I'll die. Well, the Tokuno one would be kind of cool. It does take a while, but I don't know. Maybe something that has loot, because the Tokuno one didn't have loot. Last time I went there. Oh, he's gate traveling. I'll follow him. Oh, we're back at his house. Cool. Wiping my feet. Oh, by the way, can you, Dar, can you please make a rune for your house? I can put it in this book here. Excuse me. I'm back. You know what? Gonna go grab something to drink. That was the quietest drink in the world. Oh, sorry. Dar has to buy a blank one. Because I can't... Actually, I can get back here. I could just use... No, never mind. He has a special teleporter thingy that I can use to get here, but I'm kind of stuck upstairs and I don't know how to get down. I'm a noob. So, we don't want to be noobs. Let's get the proper book equipped again. Yay! I'm getting a room. Thank you! Where did it go? Did I accept it? Is this the one? It is. Good. Let's... No! I can't edit the description! Damn it. Stupid rune. Oh well. We'll put it there. It's now in the book. I'm gonna head back and dump some crap in my box, and then I'll be back at your house, Dar. And, oops, wrong place. Need to go here and dump some of this stuff from this bag. Real quick. And that's it. And then I need to put the gems here. This one goes there. The gems are actually quite common on those drakes, or dragons, or whatever, those mobs. So that's a good thing. And normally I just either buy them at the vendor, or just get them off Earth Elementals. And then this bag over here is for the hides. Or leathers, or whatever stuff I found. And scale. Let's see. Anything else I need to empty? 2 items left. This one needs to go in the box, and scale goes there. I don't know why I decided to have these outside. I guess it's because they're kind of good items. I'll look at that later. There we go. I don't know why sometimes some of the stuff just ends up outside the inventory for some reason. Let's put this in here. And money goes here. Okay. I'm ready. So what are you guys doing tonight? Are you playing any games? And if so, which games are you playing? And are they fun? I know that Oin, who was here earlier, was playing Arcade with a bunch of his friends. They actually stopped playing Ultima Online. Oh, we are in Tokuno thing. So what's the plan here? What are we doing? Oh, do I have to Google, or do you know the way? Oh, to the I know the way, but we're the wrong place, actually. Hang on a sec, I'm just gonna switch to group chat. Wrong teleporter. Let's see if I can find the name of the one that we want. We want, Isamujima is the one we want. Oh. Moongate. Cool. Music. So Asian. Let's zoom in here. Get this one and go to Isamujima. And then we just follow the road. It's up here. And we actually get past a spot that is kind of good for leather farming. It has some wolves that I killed, and they just kept on spawning over and over. And they also had decent cash. They're right up here. They had like a little camp here. And they just kept on spawning, like a couple over here and a couple over there. But that's not what we're here for. We are here to show you guys a champion altar. We might not be able to summon it, just the 2 of us. There's a lesser Hiryu, which is like a dragon kind of creature. Let's see. It's marked on the map. We still need to follow the road. If you go off the road, there's going to be stealthy ninjas attacking you. Okay, so basically the way this works is that we need to kill 200 something of these mobs here. And then eventually it's going to... Oh crap, Elite Ninja. He attacks really fast. He's pretty annoying. Obviously, this is a better thing to do with a melee character because you're just, you know, slaughtering stuff faster, I think. But we should be okay like this. With some AoE. I'll try. Whammo! I think they're weak against cold, probably. Dar says, do you want me to do that quickly? Is that like a trick question? I'm just gonna move up to the altar real quick and have a look to see if it's actually progressing, and it is. I'll try to use Valor on this and see what that... The challenge is heard, blah 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 blah, something like that. I don't know. Now it's gonna spawn more stuff eventually. Oh, I fizzled. This is good. We could work with that. This is a lot faster than previously. I'm hoping that it helps a little bit with the 10 hit points and stamina and stuff region. What? Dar says you don't read chat. I know. Stoning Necro on. Okay, I'll read the chat. I don't even know what stoning Necro on means. But I'll try to stay near you. Oh, stoning Necro as I don't read the chat. Okay. You're right. I do. I just don't read this chat window over here because that doesn't make any sense. I'm getting focus. As you can see, it lights up more and more candles. And eventually it's gonna start spawning tougher mobs. When that happens, we need to move out of here because then there's gonna be Kappas which poison us. Let's see if I can summon an elemental and do some faster killing here. At least on my part, you're doing very, very good. When it progresses to the next step, sorry. So I need to get necromancy to make you kill them faster. How does that work? Oh, he's gonna go on his necro. I see. Okay, so Dar's gonna pop out and then be back in a moment. In the meantime, I will kill some of these mobs. So with the necro... Yes, I read it. He says, be right back. Gonna get the necro. I'm assuming with the necro he's gonna turn into wraith form and then do wither because these guys are weak against cold. It's kind of cool being able to take this level of beating, but I'm afraid that my gear is going to break. Let's see if I can pull some more stuff here. Famous last words. Just going to double click all of this. Whoa. There we go. And then let's get these blasted. You have gained in valor. It's really cool though with this high regen, you know, I feel almost invulnerable. Almost. Until the next tier of mobs spawn. After... When we kill these guys, then there's going to be a relatively small increase in power. The lizard guys, I think, are still going to be here, but the beetles are going to be replaced with kappas. And then after that, that's when it got hard for me in Orbit Shift. We were here and we were overpowered by the mobs. We were basically fighting these dragons, Hiryus, and some dogs that threw fireballs or some crap at us. It was painful. Do I still have my mana stone? Or my health stone thingy? I don't. You know what? Just gonna make one. Just in case I get poisoned, then I can use the healing stone to get back health. There we go. And let's summon a Colossus while I get back mana. Wow. I am at 118.2 focus. So I'll reach 120 focus today, maybe, if I'm lucky. I really should have thought about that whole protection scroll thing, because Dar gave me the scrolls for my Sampire, and I didn't actually use them that much, but I really should have, because I don't feel as fragile anymore. Let's see, what are my resists like? Oh, they're still where they should be. So what exactly is the negative? Physical resist, minus 34% resist spells, and decreased casting speed. Okay. Well, I can work with that. By the way, there is a chance of getting scrolls of transcendence, or maybe you just automatically get them here. I don't know. Once you progress the steps. Here he is. Do you have a wisp? I don't see a wisp. He's owning. Haha. I'm just gonna run here, and I'll be all like, la la la. His mana doesn't even move. That is cool. Shadow Wisp. It's not going to be super useful for me, seeing as I have positive karma, but if you have negative karma, then the Wisp will give a lot of extra mana from what I've seen. Let's see if I can pull these guys here as they spawn with a bit of double clickage. Oh, he says he needs my healing power. That's fine. I'll heal. You're probably not really gonna need it since you also have the extra healing regen. But, sure. I will make sure that you are healed. Hey, Orbit! He's back, he says. Does that mean I'm back in Ultima Online, or does that mean that Orbit is now home from work? Because if Orbit is home from work, he needs to log on to the game real quick and come over here and help us do this, the thing that we didn't do last time because it was getting way too late for me and Orbit. And maybe we can persuade Horrendous to grab a break from programming and join us. That would be kind of cool. I would really like to see if we can make the boss spawn. And you guys can get Scrolls of Transcendence. If you're really lucky, you could actually get the same crappy scroll that Orbit got last time. Orbit was very fortunate to get a scroll of animal lore. Awesome. Orbit Shift says he has 2 quick girlfriend-sanctioned chores, and then he'll be here. That sounds great. So we'll see you in a moment. Or whenever you're done. Take your time. Or actually, you should probably hurry up and get here, because if this one switches to the next tier, then you might lose out on awesome stuff. You never know. Oh, it progressed to next tier. I'm seeing Kappas. Don't worry, I got you healed. I'll just follow you and cast heals. Do not worry. And I'll try to stand next to you while you do your trick here. Because then I also get healed. Oh. Oh, you know what? You're standing in acid. That's why you're getting hurt. When you kill the Kappas, they do green crap on the ground. Orbit Shift says, don't everyone bid on my Scroll of Transcendence at once. Yeah. It was kind of a disappointment, though, to get that one. By the way, Dar, we are gonna be needing less kills now that we're at this stage. So, if we kill them with the same speed, it's actually gonna be faster. I don't know if the lesser spawns count towards this. I'll try to cast a spell to assist a little bit here. This is nice. This is, no offense to you, Orbit, but this is a lot faster than when you and I did this last time. Also, in my own defense, I'm now using protection scrolls, and that helps a lot. Floating thing! Oh, I think that was actually like an acid spit attack or something. So yeah, if any of you guys are on the European server and you want to come help out, I know that it's not like super rewarding stuff like some of the end game things that you guys are used to doing, but by all means, pop by. Lend us a hand in cleansing the world of evil monsters. You also get a title. If you get it to the 3rd step, you get a different title than what I have right now. I think it starts as Challenger of the Sleeping Dragon, then it becomes Rival of the Sleeping Dragon, and I don't know what the last step is, but I think that comes after you kill it. So that might be an opportunity to get titles. Let me just check real quick. Dar, can we kind of move back towards the altar for a moment? Then we can look at the altar and get a feel for when it changes. I got you. This is teamwork. My gear is dying. Ugh, I shouldn't have clicked peacemaking. That was force of habit. My bad. Okay, so I think once it goes down to like... Once it's half filled with red candles, then we should probably see the dragon thingies, and that's when we need to be careful. That's gonna be single target stuff, I'm pretty sure. This is so awesome. I mean, I don't even see your mana bar moving. It's very, very cool. Hey, Iron Blood! Welcome to the channel. You haven't seen Ultima Online gameplay in it. Oops, I'm poisoned. I'm no longer poisoned. Awesome. You haven't seen Ultima Online gameplay on here in a while? So you mean on Twitch or in my channel? Because if you mean my channel, then yes, I've been sick for 2 weeks. I didn't have a voice and I was coughing a lot. So that kind of didn't work too well for streaming. My voice is a little bit better now. Oh, where did Dar go? He went over here. If you mean in general on Twitch, then yeah. I don't know, I think that most of the people that play Ultima Online probably play it on free servers, and I guess they're, I don't know, maybe too scared of streaming from there. Thank you, Ace. Thank you. I'm glad too, because I really missed streaming. I think the majority of the people who play Ultima Online are probably a little bit old-fashioned. And that's why they don't stream, I'm thinking. Ironblood says he used to play Ultima Online back in the day. He played the Second Age to Age of Shadows, but hasn't played since. It might be a good time to get back into the game on the 24th. That's when the next major patch comes out, and there's going to be like a large PvP update to the game. And also, they're going to make a major loot overhaul to the loot engine. So we're going to be seeing more varied loot and also more risk versus reward, which is something that a lot of us have been sorely missing. And there's also going to be a Return to Britain program where I guess you can retry your old account for, I don't know, free, maybe? Probably free. We'll see. And Dr. Sasso says, are you calling me old-fashioned, sonny boy? Yeah. Actually, oh, Orbit Shift is here. Awesome. Add party member. Welcome, Orbit. Good to see you, man. Let's get this thing moved over here so that my bars are okay. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Orbit says that Tasty is Twitch's unofficial Ultima Online correspondent. Oh, I try. Oh, sorry, I got a heal on you, Dar. There we go. I try, because I mean, I think this game has so much to offer compared to a lot of newer MMOs. And there's been so much stuff added to the game in the last 17 years from when it launched that, you know, it deserves an extra look from people who played it back in the days but don't play it anymore. Like this client that I'm using. Some people hate it, some people like it. I love it. Oh no. Lag. Oh, good. That was weird. It's like it all just froze for a second, which is kind of bad when you tell your friend that you're going to be healing him. That friend is Dar. The person saying I'll heal is me. Orbit, you need to stay within, I think, 9 or 8 squares to get my Bard buff. For those who don't know it, it's this one, Resilience. 10 to health, mana, and stamina regen. And also reduces the duration of poisons and all kinds of debuffs. It's really cool. Let's see if we can get some of these mobs to close in on us. And I think I'll summon a Colossus right here and get some stuff killed. Go do my bidding, Rising Colossus. But yeah, we actually have a lot of returning players on this server, on the European one. Ah, Ace of Thorns says he would join us, but it's Tavern Night and he has a bar to man. So you know what? Maybe next week when it's Tavern Night, or on Thursday. I think it's Tavern Night on Thursday too, right? If it is, then maybe I should come by and say hello there. But I'm not going to be role-playing, though, because Every time I roleplay, people seem to go away before I'm done typing. We need to stick together, guys, because I think that it's probably going to progress in about, I don't know, 50 kills or so. So, we should stay together. Yep. Ace of Thorns says that we have guests in-game. Oh, okay, so Thursday is Guild Hunt night. Well, if you ever want to have like a spectator on Guild Hunt nights, then I'll join. I'll come spectate. Sorry, I don't understand. What is that? Ironblood says A, and then there's a funny-looking smiley. What does that mean? And Ace of Thorns says, no worries on the roleplay. It was kind of funny, though, back then when I was in Shame, the dungeon Shame, and I tried to roleplay. Wait, what? Orbit Ship says, Kappa! So, are you asking what is a Kappa? It's actually a mythical creature from Japanese folklore. It is a sort of demon that has like a bowl. Oh crap, I'm just gonna run out here and heal myself up real quick. There we go. Let's get Dar healed as well. Oops. Am I still being attacked? I am. Okay. There we go. What about my gear? Oh man, I should probably head back and repair. Oh, the face emote is called Kappa. I see. Anyways, about the Kappa creature. It's a demon that lives near water, and the story goes that when it no longer has water in the bowl thing on top of its head, it has like an indentation. When that happens, he will shiver and shrink and become sort of a statue. And apparently the only way to defeat him is to bow to him, and he will be compelled to bow back. And then the water will spill out of his head, and he will turn into a statue. At least according to the story that I read once. And they kind of look like the ones from that story. They are sort of like a turtle-ish demon creature. And the area that I'm in right now is called Tokuno, which is very, very Japanese inspired. It is from an expansion called Samurai Empire. So that expansion added a bunch of Japanese inspired lore and gear to the game as well, like katanas, nodachis. The katanas were there already, but the nodachi was added, and a bunch of other strange names on armor. They put that in. I'll just call it samurai and ninja gear, but obviously it has different names. And Ironblood says, is Albion Online an Ultima Online clone? I wouldn't call it a clone, but it's definitely leaning on the principles of Ultima Online. It is a very guild-centric, PvP-based MMO, and it's very, very crafting heavy. Right now it's an alpha, so I don't know exactly what they're going to go for, but what I've seen and tried so far, it looks very much like the game is going to be focused on guild hunts, where, you know, you have guilds going out and killing other people and stealing their stuff. It's going to have full loot, and apparently there's no plans on of having like stuff like blessed and insurance on items. Okay, we're on stage 2 now, so we have to be really careful. Dragon is here. Oh, shite. Crap, I didn't get him. I'm gonna run and see if I can chase him. Peacemaking. That works. There we go. See, this is why it's kind of dangerous when it changes phase. Let's summon this guy here. Ah, location is blocked. Man. We need about, I don't know, 50 or so dragons, I think, something like that. So we just progress really slowly, I think, and we should be okay. Oh, treasure maps and stuff. And a Nodachi. An Earth Elemental Nodachi. So yeah, back to the Albion Online. From what I saw, it's basically a game where you gather resources, you use those exotic seed. You use those resources to build gear, and then there's a chance that that gear is exceptional quality or better than exceptional quality. And you know, I accidentally made an epic item yesterday, which obviously is a lot better than a normal item. But the thing is, you go out and some zones are unsafe and you fight in those against other players. Some zones are limited PvP, which means that the attacker will get a debuff. Let me just try to focus here, because these guys are kind of dangerous to me. It's chasing me. Oh crap! Eating and stuff. See if I can get myself healed up. That worked. And Dar as well. Dar has full health. Cool. It's definitely a lot easier when we're 3 people. That's for sure. Let's get one of these guys out here and help out with some defense. So from what I've seen so far in Albion Online, it has a high emphasis on guilds playing together. You really don't want to be in the middle of a dungeon that's PvP based and lose all your stuff. So to some extent it's very much like Ultima Online, but Ultima Online has 17 years worth of content, whereas Albion Online has, I don't know, like 20 different mobs or something, and that's it. And it just gets a bit boring, you know. So it's definitely more focused on having players killing each other rather than focusing on the PvE content. And I guess that can be good. I guess we'll see. It's not a game I'm going to be playing if it doesn't have PvE content, but I see a lot of people that are really looking forward to the full loot, full PvP stuff. So it'll be interesting. We'll see. I'm currently in the alpha that started yesterday, and that alpha is also open to the $50 pre-order customers, or the $50 founders. It opened today for them. It's definitely an interesting development in the MMO world. Can I out-heal this? I can. Awesome. I think we might have a chance with this. I mean, the boss here is a poison-based kind of boss. And, you know, our Colossus Sasai are all immune to that. So, I'm thinking it should be okay. I love how you can actually peacemake a dragon as it's trying to attack someone. Oh, I hope I didn't remove him from group. It looked like I did, but I didn't. Money. Oh, so I need to stay close so that he can get the mana from me. Oh. Oh man, don't kill me. I'm too young to die. Evil dragon, go away. I'm pretending to tank. I should have slept it or just pacified it somehow. A snake slayer bardish. So much random stuff on these mobs. This guy is sleeping, by the way, so apparently he's just letting the mobs kill him. Oh crap. Let's do some peacemaking and see if that can keep me alive. Oh, did that one just spawn right on top of us? I think it did. Ironblood says they never made an Ultima Online hardcore world with permadeath. They did though. I think Mortal Online had permadeath at one point, didn't it? Maybe someone else can remember, or Google, or don't care. I'm pretty sure that they did actually. But I really couldn't see my... Whoa, crap. AoE peacemaking. And... Colossus, never mind. I got you, Dar. Don't run out of range. Crap, you ran out of range. Peacemaking. You're absolutely right. Ironblood says, I'm pretty sure no one would play it though. And that kind of sums it up. I really don't think any any sane person would want to play a game with full-on PvP and permadeath system. Orbitshift says that Wizardry Online had permadeath, and we all know how that went. And if we don't, then I'll tell you, it went to the shitter. It just did not work. I think after like less than a year, people kind of stopped playing it. Probably less than that. And that's how it goes with those games. I mean, people do not want to play games where they lose their stuff. No one wants to lose their stuff. No one puts baby in a corner. I'm gonna box this dragon. Boxing dragon. Shoryuken! For those who don't know, that actually means fire dragon punch or something. I think. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. On numerous occasions. But I used to love Street Fighter. My brother and I used to play it all the time. We would have like competitions in who could do the most combos. And then later we got this really crappy... Why is there a hole here? Then we would have this sort of crappy competition where, you know, we would count how many attacks we could do on a mob to keep him in the air. Oh wait, mobs. Peacemaking. Whoa. My brother won, although he did get quite a nasty blister. It was a lot of fun though. And Orbitshift just did the Tetsumaki Senpu, which I think is the whirlwind kick or something like that. It's Ken and Ryu, they do those attacks. Sleeping Dragon. That's kind of cool though, that you knew that. I'm surprised that Merble isn't here, because he was a console boy, so, you know, he could be all, like, telling us the names of the attacks. Dragon is sleeping. I love peacemaking. It makes me happy. By the way, I'm kind of only looting a few corpses every now and then. So feel free to pick up stuff. Also, just a fair warning, guys. After this stage, there's gonna be normal Hiryus, normal dragon dudes, and Onis, which are demons, I think. So we have to be careful that we don't get overwhelmed by those. And then once we have killed those, the actual giant dragon is gonna spawn. The sleeper dude. And that's when I'm like super excited. We have, let's see, what's that? It's a lesser. Okay. That Revenant line is kind of annoying. Sit. There we go. Orbitshifts played Street Fighter 2 Turbo on Genesis. That was his game back then. The game I played was actually one of the worst Street Fighter games. I don't think we should be kind of here in the middle. That looks very, very dangerous. I'm scared. Also, the candles are kind of almost there. I think once they reach 9 o'clock on that thingy, that's when the next tier will spawn. So we have to be careful with that. Oh, Ace of Thorns says that the boss is actually a Yamadon, which is a bull slug demon guy. Oh. So he's not even a dragon. He is a bull slug demon guy. We'll kill him nonetheless. Peacemaking. A summon. Let's get the... Oh no, don't die on me. Yikes. Is he out of range? I got him. Awesome. Let's do a quick peacemaking. I think we should probably slowly move out to the outer edges. Ironblood says, how long have you been... Whoa, hang on a sec. Let me just get the situation sorted and then I'll try to read on. No. Oh crap. Running. And I have a heal on orbit. No, I don't. No! I died. Crap. Sorry, guys. Try to get to safety, and I'll meet you guys over here for a res. It's okay that I die, because I'm the only one that can't res the others, so if anyone should die, it's me. Sounds very heroic. Ironblood says, how long have you been playing Ultima Online for? Well, I'm kind of a noob at this. I played it back in the 90s, 98. I was so overwhelmed by all the PvP and I really didn't enjoy the game back then. So, I quit. Came back a number of times, didn't enjoy the game, and then I came back about, I don't know, 1.5 months ago. And that's when things really changed, because I met Dar and a bunch of other really cool people here on the channel, Horrendous and Ace of Thorns, and all of these cool people that are here. Yoru just joined us recently, and that really changes the whole game for me. It becomes so much more enjoyable. Okay, I need to get my scrolls. Where did I die? Down here. Get my scrolls, run to safety, and use my scrolls again. Here we are, protection, and bingo. Now I can cast spells again without being interrupted. And the buff is going. You know what? I'm gonna put up Perseverance as well, because I don't really have time to cast that many spells anyway. So, you know, I might as well give us the extra defense and the extra less damage taken. Ironblood says, when I played Ultima Online back in the day, I tried to macro with easy Ultima Online, everything he did. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably still use programs for that, but the game has changed a lot, at least for me. Like with this client, I'm able to make a macro, for instance, on F5, my healing stone macro. What it does is it unequips my shield, waits a second, uses my healing stone, waits a second, and then equips my shield again. So you're actually able to use the game's own client to make macros now. And that is pretty cool. Because a lot of the game really, it kind of forces you to... Oh crap. Oh, fight succeeded. The game forces you to do really tedious tasks sometimes. Let's get this silly dog silenced. And the Kappa. Did I get him? I didn't. I'm so bad at hitting, and when I misclick, I actually incur cooldown. It makes me not able to use my peacemaking for X amount of seconds, even though I didn't use it or hit anything. So much for being a twitchy player. Let's go down here and check it out. Still Revenant Lions. Oh, I need to be careful with my mana. And I'll just make sure to stay with you guys so you get the mana buff. Ironblood says, wow, that is pretty awesome. And that is exactly my feeling when I found out that the game has this sort of built-in mini macro system. Like, you can't do stuff forever, but you can set a macro to repeat 10 times. So let's say you don't want to use any illegal programs. Then, you know, you can still tab out of the game, do some stuff, tab back in, click your macro that repeats something 10 times, and then redo that. And, you know, you could make a really long macro with some delays and stuff, and yeah, you could do a little bit of macroing while you're tabbed out. Sleep, dragon. Sleep. Oh, double tag. 2 Rising Colossi on, oh crap. Your music succeeds. I made it run away. Sorry if my speech is a little impaired right now by my inability to multitask. I'm really trying, but I don't want to kill people either. Come on, work, peacemaking, work. Stupid dragon. Oh, wrong dragon. Never mind. He died. Dr. Sasso says, where are you in Ultima Online right now? I am in Tokuno. I don't remember... Well, it's the Sleeping Dragon area. I think this is the only champion idol in the Tokuno Samurai Empire expansion. And we tried this weekend, Orbit Shift and I, but we couldn't get past this spawn. We were just... It took too much time. Oh, Dr. Sasso says, bah! And there's an update. Yes, there is a little update. Which is kind of weird, you know, like, we're getting a patch because they are updating the patch, the test server. Oh, you know what, I think, is that a lesser? It is a lesser. I think we're getting kind of close to seeing the next tier. I'm not 100% sure though, but Looks like it. Basically, as far as I understand, every red candle consists of 4 whites, so we just need 1 more white and then it's going to pop one here. I think once it reaches about... Oh, there we go. Or maybe it just despawned because... I don't know. I don't 100% understand this system yet, but... oh, crap. Oh, I didn't actually know that. I started casting a spell, and then mid-cast, I was able to... Whoa. Mid-cast, I was able to peacemake and stop the combat. Which is very, very useful, because you can use it to summon stuff. And then, if you have to stop a mob from interrupting you, you can do that. Dragon is peacemade. Peacemated. Peacemaked. I know that's not what it's called, but bear with me. See? All these weird things. A Tegaki. Seemingly... It's a two... I don't know, it's like a dual-wield claw kind of weapon, maybe? But yeah, we are in Tokuno, and you grab this. Let's see. This moon gate, and you just follow the road north, and you get there. And the moon gate is called Isamujima Moon Gate. Oh man, there are a lot of mobs there. No, fizzle! There we go. Oh crap. Go away, dragon. And Dr. Sasso says, layeth the pieceth oneth. That sounds almost like me when I'm trying to roleplay. AKA, all wrong. Go away, monster. I do not wish to die. Not today. Oh man, this is chaotic, and I have a feeling that we are probably going to progress this spawn in a moment. At least we made it a lot further than we did. Hey, maybe I have a scroll in my inventory. Maybe I don't. Okay, bummer. So how come we got a scroll last time, but I didn't get one now? Peacemaking! Hang on a sec while I run away. Or not. Wow. No! I don't want to die. There we go. I get scared. Sometimes they just gang up on me. Evil monsters. Things look kind of stable now, so probably a good idea to, yes, summon a new healing stone. My old one is 123 health. And that takes about 5 seconds, and then I have a new one with 293 health. Yay. I think we might get a respawn very, very soon. I have a feeling. Yes, that would be awesome. See if you can run here now, Dr. Sasso. Your company would very much be appreciated. You basically just follow the road north from that spawn point, from the moon gate, sorry. If you stray off the roads, you're going to be facing ninjas. Elite ninjas. But seeing as you're like a paladin dude, you're probably fine. When Orbit Shift agrees. He wants company. He says yes! Or maybe he found a scroll. Revenant Lion.